Good afternoon, Pisces. Welcome to Spirit Nine Incorporated. It's a pleasure to have you with me. Today, I am recording this on the 10th of March, 2022, and this forecast is for the first half of March 2022, commencing with the new moon that we just had on March 2nd. Now, for you, Pisces, there's a lot of activity going on in your astrological sun sign. You have Jupiter conjunct there, along with the sun, and certainly this new moon was also conjunct on March 2nd, along with the Jupiter planet and the sun. And for you, Pisces, this fell in your first house of your identity, your most inner being. And a lot of new beginnings can be yours, Pisces, should you choose to prepare for them. And certainly foremost based from a spiritual aspect. Everything that you are wanting to unfold in this new beginning, very, very powerful time to do so. This is truly a time for all of the zodiac to truly make dreams come true, because of all the planets, the way they are magically aspecting one another, particularly the bigger hitters like Jupiter and Neptune, all forming in your sign, Pisces. Very, very beneficial, highly spiritual, highly creative, and a time where dreams really can come true when these powerful planetary energies are used from a positive standpoint. And certainly for a lot of us that are so blessed to have our freedom to manifest our heart's desires, where we are not, being forced upon by others, as we are terribly witnessing in other parts of the world. Without getting political, I just want to reiterate how it's really, really important to give thanks for every little thing that we have, from the sun rising in the morning to the moon setting in the evening, and everything in between, because there are so many around the world that don't have the freedom to enjoy that for many, many years, and certainly at this time as well. So moving forward, a really, really important time to use these positive energies to create that which you desire, Pisces, and the planetary energies are certainly there for you to do so. Now we have Saturn in your 12th house, and this is reminding you, the 12th house is the house of hidden enemies. It's also the house of great spirituality and really delving into the depths of oneself, the hidden realms. And it's Saturn, as a heavy hitting planet being in this area for you right now. It's really a time for you to reflect and release the past, release that which has held you back from the past, be they, energies of internal or external forces that, didn't serve you then and certainly aren't going to serve you now. So it's a really healthy time to release the past and move forward. And giving thanks again for the ability to be able to do so. Manifest that which you desire, Pisces, because this is a really fortuitous time for all of us that have the freedom to do so, to use these energies that are truly happening atmospherically, to not only continue to feel blessed with the freedoms that we do have in our lives, for those of us that have that, but also to manifest more of it, and to really make dreams come true. And again, to really recognize that and use these energies at this time, which will be playing out, literally for the next couple of months, because the energies are very positive when they're used in a positive manner. And of course, very destructive, as we are seeing when used in a destructive fashion. It's called the lower energies, the lower, tyrannical energies. These forces can be very powerful in that respect as well. So it's really important to come from a higher elevated form of consciousness, that which is spiritually guided, to use these energies positively to create that which we desire, to be the change that we desire. So without further ado, I just wanted to share some of the planetary energies with you, Pisces. It's been a while since I've done a forecast for you. There's been some heavy times going on these last several months, and I apologize for the delays, but I will commence the balance of this forecast with pulling a few energy cards from the Animal Spirit Oracle, and then we'll clarify with the Rider-Waite. And we'll close out the forecast for this first half of March 2022 with one card from the Enchanted Map Oracle. Thank you to each of you who like, share, and subscribe to my channel. It is helping it to grow, and I genuinely appreciate that. Very, very thankful to each of you. This forecast is for the collective, so it won't resonate for each and every Piscean out there in the world. So I ask that for those of you that are resonating with portions of the forecast to hopefully utilize the energies in a positive fashion. And for those of you that don't resonate, it just means that this isn't your forecast. So it doesn't mean that the next one won't be, or that there are others on my channel that are not applicable. Because certainly whenever you are guided to listen to a forecast is the timing that you are to listen to it. As you know, these forecasts are not linear, they are fluid. So this being said, Pisces, let's take a look at some of the energies you've been navigating through in your most recent past. We won't delve into the recent past for too long, but we'll take a look at them really quickly and how they're reflecting in your current and forthcoming energies and moving forward. All right, Pisces, for the first half of March 2022, let's see what's happening for you. First card out in your most recent past energies, Pisces, we have the Turkey Spirit. I hope you can see this beautiful, beautiful. Just wanted to make sure there wasn't a card stuck behind that. This is the Turkey Spirit in the upright, and a lot of you Pisceans are feeling very thankful, showing a lot of gratitude and grace in your most in your most recent past energies. Could be the last 6 weeks, last 6 months, last 2 years, 4 years, however it resonates for you. But the key message here is that you are giving thanks. You're moving forward. You're genuinely moving forward in gratitude and grace. And so that's very beautiful to see for however that's applying to you Pisceans. In your current energy is beautiful in the upright, very positive buffalo spirit, knowing that the abundance of the universe is providing for you. The number 10 is the numerical number of completion. And buffaloes, I don't know if you're familiar with buffaloes. I do hope you can see this card. Maybe if I hold it like that, the lighting is kind of strange, but buffaloes, when they are confronted with a storm, they are the only animal that actually walks into the storm, and they stand it down. They walk into the storm, they walk into the eye of the storm, and they stand there, and the storm either moves through them or around them, or they push it back by their mirror energy. They're a very powerful, powerful animal, and this is your guiding force, along with your higher spirituality of that which you communicate with in a higher elevated form. You are standing your ground on whatever is necessary for you to do so. The universe has your back and will continue to provide for you because you have been moving forward and away from the past with gratitude and grace, standing your ground for that which you hold sacred and that which you believe in, tapping into your most inner resources, higher elevated consciousness, and doing so beautifully and positively and abundantly so, because you know that the universe is guiding you accordingly. And this is really, really beautiful to see. Very, very positive and certainly uplifting, and feeling really, really blessed and grateful for that which you've achieved. Moving forward into your current energies, beautiful chameleon spirit. Chameleon spirits, aren't they beautiful? So just truly abundantly guided by the spiritual realm with all this deep purple. As you can see, the numerical number of 14 reducing to a 5, which is indicative of further change. It is in the upright, which is implying positive energy forward, and to act as if you already have that which you desire, which a lot of you Pisceans are connecting with and doing so. Beautiful to see. Moving forward, totally supported by counsel. These are extremely positive, gracious, and grateful energies, and filled with a lot of abundance and strength, and all being supported by the universe. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful commencement of your forecast, Pisces, for the first half of March 2022. I'm going to clarify some of these energies by looking at the Rider-Waite Tarot. See what sort of details we can get for you, Pisces, for the first half of March 2022. Very, very positive. I'm so pleased to see this for you. Oh, these two cards just popped out here. We have the Judgment card, which popped out from the most recent past. This is implying to me that you, whatever some of you Pisceans were navigating through in the recent past, feeling very grateful and filled with gratitude that you're in a position to have a new beginning. That's what the Judgment card in the upright is indicative of, symbolically. And very, very celebratory as well, feeling very, very grateful, just as the Turkey spirit indicates. You know, you're filled with grace, you're feeling grateful for that which you've wanted to manifest, insofar as moving forward out of the past and moving into new beginnings for yourself, creating that which you desire by leaving the past behind because it never served you. A lot of you Pisceans were able to do that in your most recent energies, and you're feeling extremely blessed and grateful. That's a confirmation of that Turkey spirit. Excuse me. Beautiful, beautiful energies to see. That was the card that flipped out of the deck as I was shuffling here. So let's continue to shuffle, further clarifying the Judgment card, Pisces, for you. In your most recent past energies, you have a very, very strong and positive forecast for the first half of March 2022. And again, this is also reflective of energies from February and even January, because we had a very powerful full moon back in February as well. So these energies could still be, a reflection of that. But it is in your most recent past, you've come through it feeling very grateful, uplifted, and celebratory in moving forward. Just very, very, very supported, feeling very thankful that you're able to release the past and get away from it. Clarifying the Judgment, we have the Four of Pentacles. It indicates that some of you Pisceans, perhaps, through whatever this transition was that you were coming through, where you were grateful to be released from whatever was holding you back from the past. It did affect your resources. Perhaps it was a new position for you that didn't work out, or a position that you were in as far as an employment scenario is concerned. For those of you that would resonate with this as an employment scenario, it appears as though it wasn't financially fruitful for you, and or whatever it is that you came out of in the recent past, where you felt that there was a judgment against you. It depleted you financially, but you were still able to move forward and away from it, even though you had to, release some resources for that forward movement. But you were able to move forward, and for that you are grateful, and you know that you can rebuild your finances. So that's how I am discerning this particular energy in the reverse. It's just to say that a lot of you Pisceans, and believe me, a lot of the zodiacs have been feeling the pinch financially in whatever arenas that they have been navigating through, and certainly you have as well, Pisces, but you know that they can be rebuilt. And again, a lot of you have already come through these energies in the most recent past, and thankful that you were able to move forward to rebuild, and rebuilding very much so with the universe, because you know the universe will guide you. For those of you that acknowledge spiritual counsel and tap into that for governing your highest and best self, clarifying the buffalo spirit in your current energies, we have the Five of Swords, and yes, this is you standing strong. Five, the swords are indicative of air, which has to do with mental battles. A lot of you have gone through that. You stood strong through it, but you're laying down the battle within yourself because you want to move forward positively and peacefully. And that's what this energy in the upright to me would be indicative of. You're not wanting to, continue any battles with anybody. It hasn't served you in the past, as is confirmed here with some loss of resources, and you don't want that in your current energies. And so a lot of you are still, laying down the anxieties of what you've come through, but you're doing so beautifully because you're now allowing spiritual counsel to guide you forward, realizing that that is for your highest and best self, and anything that comes from the ego is not. So beautiful to see. Clarifying the Five of Swords, Pisces. Beautiful, actually. In the reverse, the Ten of Swords. There was some serious betrayal for some of you Pisceans. Whatever it was that you went through, if this were in the upright, it would indicate, that you felt stabbed in the back many, many times. These are a lot of swords. Tens are a lot of swords, and you were, down because of that. It is in the reverse, and again, by choosing to be governed by spiritual counsel, allowing healing coming in to lay down the battle within yourself or with others' energies, including mental battle, as is indicated by the swords of air. You were able to release the past energies that have stabbed you so severely in the back from the past, however recent that was. That, certainly did affect you financially as well. You're releasing those energies of some serious betrayals and moving forward, walking away, and very thankful actually to be able to do so, because you were able to stand strong with your spiritual counsel to allow these, betrayals to leave your life, to actually say, thank you very much, I'm moving on. That's how I see this, because you were seriously betrayed. Some of you Pisceans that are resonating with this were seriously betrayed in the most recent past. And again, whether that was the last 4 years, 2 years, 6 months, 2 weeks, whatever it means to you, you've moved on from it. And very thankful, actually, that you were able to do so. Very thankful that you were able to move away from those terrible betrayals that also affected you financially. You're very thankful to be gone from that. And here you are, reinventing yourself, Pisces, as the chameleon spirit does. The chameleon is constantly reinventing itself, and you're now moving forward in a form of action of manifesting that which you desire as though you already have it. And that is the beautiful, miracle of creating manifestation, because we can have what we desire as long as it comes from a higher place of integrity, and, acknowledging where our blessings come from, and then having that delivered to us by the universe, because we believe as though we are worthy of it and that we already have it. And when the universe sees that we are genuine and humble in gratitude and grace, and have acknowledged our learnings and our reminders of whatever was holding us back in the past, and or perhaps that we were a part of that wasn't for our highest and best good, when the universe sees that we have genuinely released those actions of ego, which is negative, then the universe comes in and allows our chameleon spirit to receive that which we have been manifesting for our highest and best good. And that includes material wealth as well. on a practical 3D level. So beautiful to see, clarifying the chameleon spirit, Pisces. Look at that. The 10 of Cups, the most abundant, positive, uplifting energy of love from the universe, love from others in the 3D, support, and just beautifully blessed by the spiritual rainbow as indicated in the back here. The 10 of Cups is the most abundant card of love and blessings that you can obtain in the tarot in any event. And that is what you're definitely creating, Pisces, as the chameleon. Because you've walked away from the past. You've walked away from people or scenarios, employment, whatever it means to you, that were not for your highest and best good, that had you participating in that which was not for your highest and best good, and that really disheveled your authenticity of the beautiful creative spirit that you are. And since a lot of you Pisces have removed yourself from those environments, be that in a personal environment or professional environment, you have been able to recreate your life. And this is absolutely breathtakingly beautiful. I'm so thrilled to see it. So positive and uplifting and just, I mean, it's as I'm feeling instinctively that a lot of you Pisceans can't even believe that you have this beautiful opportunity that has truly been gifted to you. But those of you that recognize where this comes from are profoundly and deeply indebted and grateful to the universe. And this is just breathtaking to see. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Clarifying the 10 of Cups in your most current forthcoming energies, we have the World in the reverse. For some of you Pisceans, it took your world to be completely turned upside down for you to receive these blessings. And for those of you that are still feeling that, your world's a little topsy-turvy, instinctively that your blessings from the universe are yours, and that through continued release and reflection and walking away from that which hasn't served you personally, professionally, you are going to recreate a beautiful new world for yourself that's totally supported by galactic and universal counsel. For some of you, you're just feeling it's still a little bit topsy-turvy, but for a lot of you, you're moving beautifully forward and saying thank you. Thank you to the universe. Thank you to God. Thank you to your spiritual guidance from those that have crossed over, that have been guiding you towards your highest and best self to become authentic. For those of you that are still, understanding your own authenticity, where it has felt stripped from you, as this energy would feel and indicate in the reverse, you are slowly but surely recognizing the love and recognizing the support from spiritual counsel. So this is beautiful to see. I'm going to clarify this forecast with one card from the Enchanted Map Oracle deck. Let's take a look, Pisces. This is a beautiful forecast. A lot of you have come through some really heavy stuff here in the most recent past that, for some of you flummoxed into your current energies, but your forthcoming energies are just beautiful. And a lot of you are already tapping into this miracle using the energies of the planets positively to recreate a whole new world for yourselves. This is just beautiful. Beautiful to see. So happy to see this for you, Pisces, especially considering that I haven't done a forecast for you for a while. I'm very, very happy to see how positive the first half of March is for you. And again, remember that these energies, new moon energies, like full moon energies, they play out for six to 8 weeks into the next energies. So bear that in mind as you continue to move forward in your most authentic, creative, highly spiritually guided being that you are, because That is what you are, Pisces. A lot of you Pisceans, like Scorpions and, Scorpios and Sagittarians, and even a lot of Cancers that come from a higher elevated form of consciousness. We, all of us zodiacs, when we use our spiritual counsel, that allows us to, go high when others go low, because we know that we have the support of the universe, and there is nothing stronger than the universe. The universe can shut down the world in one day, just like it did with the pandemic. So if you ever wonder how powerful the universe is, think back to that time of March of 2020, and you will be reminded of your source of strength, which is the universe, which is the source of strength for each and every one of us, as long as we connect with that source, acknowledge that source, be appreciative and respectful of that source of counsel and energy, and give thanks for the continued guidance from that source throughout our every single day. And that helps us to create and be our best authentic self that we are meant to be in this lifetime, spiritually as well as practically, as far as our finances are concerned, our investments, our homes, you name it. It all trickles through. And this card wanted to pop out, and there it is in the upright, the elephant. Beautiful, beautiful. Look at all this lovely green, Pisces. The numerical number of 53, reducing to an 8. 8 symbolically is known to be numerically in the science of numerology the number of money and investments. Number 8 in spiritual counsel, it is known to be the symbol of infinity. So as far as I'm concerned, when I put those two together, Pisces, and the elephant being very, very wise and very powerful and never forgetting. Elephants never, ever forget where their blessings come from. And a lot of you Pisceans are aware of that, connecting with that, being reminded of that, and as a result, being able to truly and humbly give thanks for this beautiful new beginnings that you're having, because you're listening. As this card indicates, you're listening to your most inner guidance, your most inner counsel, the spiritual counsel, the counsel of spirits that have crossed over, that are guiding a lot of you Pisceans through this earthly plane, to help you to move forward in continuing to do so in grace and gratitude, to recreate the life you wish to have, filled with abundant blessings, love, and prosperity, which is inclusive of 3D form. Pisces, this is an absolutely phenomenal reading. It's been an absolute pleasure to be able to deliver it to you. I thank all of you that have liked, shared, and subscribed to Spirit and I Incorporated. I genuinely appreciate it. It is helping my channel to grow. And I look forward to seeing you soon for the balance of the March forecast. Bear in mind, these energies are playing out for the next 6 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks. Use them wisely, Pisces, because you have them in total support of you. Congratulations. It's been an absolute pleasure. We'll see you soon. Spirit and I Incorporated signing off for now. Good night.